Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and in this guitar lesson I'm going to teach you how to play Easy Way Out by Low Roar from the game Death Stranding. I think that's what the game is called. Just before I teach you it though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, if you could give me the thumbs up, if you could put some comments in the comment section including any songs that you want to learn, and if you really want to support me, I've got a Patreon page at just $1 a month. I put the tabs on there, so go and check that out. I'll put a link in the description down below. So there's three parts to the song. We've got the verse, we've got the chorus, and then there's like the outro chords that go through the rest of it as well. So the verse I've split up into two lines, or else it'll be too much to get onto one line. The first line sounds like this. So for that, we start off with our second finger on E5 and third finger across the G and the B strings at the 5th fret. So you play the E string, then the G and the B strings, back to the E, the G and the B strings, and then back to the E string, and then you're going to slide it all up. If you can, keep that third finger sliding up, because you can hear in the record it goes, and you can hear those notes are still playing even though it's not being played. So you've got, and then you're going to play the B and the G strings, so we're at the 10th fret now. Back to the E string, and the G and the B strings. Play the 10, and then we're going to slide down to fret 3, and we need to go to the first finger. So you can do a little slide, and if you put both fingers on, and then take your second finger off, so you end up with your first finger on fret 3. So bars 1 and 2 together go, slowly go. And then it's kind of like hitting a 13 chord or a 6 chord. So your first finger's on fret 3 of the E string, and then you use your third finger on G4 and little finger on B5, or you could use your second and third fingers. I prefer to use third and fourth fingers. So it hits the 4 and the 5 on the B and the G, back to the E string. And this bit is a bit weird. You hit the chord and then slide that finger down from fret 5 to fret 3. At the same time, take your finger off the open E, and then you play an E3, so it goes. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And then the last bar, you play the open G string and the B3, back to the E3, and then there's a little line that goes, which is just B1, B, and then you go to the first chord that we hit. So the first line goes. The next line continues from that. So the first two bars are kind of like the first two bars of the first line. Then it just slides down to fret 8 into bar 7 and does that same 13 shape that we had down at the 3rd fret. So you've got 8 on the E string, G9 and B10. So you got, and then it goes down to the 3rd fret. So in that bar 8, the note just before bar 8, you've got the 3, and then hitting the 4 and the 5 on the G and the B strings twice. Open E from fret 3, then you're going to slide to fret 5, which is where it's going to start again. Because you can see there's repeat marks. You see there's a 1 over bar 8, there's a little kind of thing that goes over top. So that means we play that the first time. On the second time round, we ignore that bar 8 and go straight on to bar 9 and 10 when it repeats. The bar 9 goes. Okay, so it's just that same G6 chord. And then there's a 5 on the A string at the end of that line, which is going to go into the chorus. Okay, so let's just put that line together. We're going to play bars 5, 6, 7, 8. Here it comes. Note just before the bar as well. It goes. And that will go back to the beginning. Then the second time round, let's play bars 5, 6, 7, 9 and then 10. So let's put the whole verse together then. So you've got the first line, then the second line with the first time bar, then we do the first line, and then the second line, but we don't do the first time bar, we do the second time bar. Here it comes. Okay, so that then takes us on to the chorus, which first 4 bars go like this. So for that we've got first finger barred across to the 5th fret, and then I've got my second finger on B6, and I'm playing the A string, which actually comes from the previous line, and then the B and the G strings. So we've got, and then we've got this that sort of A minor chord that we had from before, E5, and then B and G5. Leave your 3rd finger there and just move your 1st finger to A3, and we've got, then it goes to a G chord, which is fret 3 on the E string, G4 and B5. So the first 4 bars of the chorus. Okay, and then it carries on from that. So it does those first 4 bars, repeats it, and then carries on with the same idea. So this is bar 15. Onto the next line. Goes straight to a G chord as opposed to before it went to like the C chord. So it does 2 bars of that, then goes down a fret, 2 frets to an F chord. So we've got fret 1 and goes, and then it plays open B and the G2 into bar 20. You see that? And then we're playing back to the F chord. And then this weird, which is actually what would that be? A flat 5 chord. With the open B and G into bar 22, and then open E, E1 and E5. Let's try and put the whole of the chorus together then. Here it comes. And then that will go back to the verse and play literally through everything that we've played. And then the ending bit, it just has some chords, which goes D minor, which is A5, second finger B6, third finger D7, little finger G7. Then to an A minor chord, first finger barred across all the strings on the 5th fret, third finger A7, little finger D7. C chord, which is A3, third finger across D, G and the B strings at the 5th fret. And the last chord is a G major chord, first finger barred across all the strings on the 3rd fret, second finger on G4, third finger A5, little finger D5. So you just play around those chords with a little... a little down, down, up, down, and that just goes to the end of the song. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson of mine. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, giving me the thumbs up, leaving the comments in the comment section. If you want to support the channel as well, there's my Patreon account from just $1 a month. I'll put a link in the description down below. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.